All right. 4K UHD 60 frames per second. Uh-oh. Should have pumped up my rear tire maybe a little more. Hunters Creek, east side of the creek. And I'm not wearing a goddamn helmet. All that, I forgot to grab my helmet. Bug hit me in the ear. My rear tire is nearly flat. This is not starting out well. I'm not turning around for my helmet now, though, which is probably the world's worst mistake ever. Oh my God, what just happened? Maybe the fates are telling me not to go biking. Alright, let's see if I can get footing here. I can't believe I forgot my friggin' helmet. Alright, let's see if I can get in a rhythm, for Pete's sake. I think my rear tire is a little too low. Hopefully my phone maintains orientation. Hopefully it's not too bouncy. Oh, lockdown. Oh, need a bash guard. Whew. Well, this is an adventure already. My GoPro was dead. I wanted to try to get it charged, but it just started getting later and later. I didn't grab my gloves either. No gloves, no helmet. I'll make it a short ride for safety's sake. So dumb. Well, it doesn't seem so bad. I knew this side, this park really suffers from rain. So if there's too much rain, it really can really take a long time to dry out. I'm sure the west side of the creek is much worse than the east side. I got a complaint that I wasted too long yip-yapping in the parking lot on my last video. So I am made sure not to start this video until I was on the bike headed for the trail. No, it doesn't look like it. This is an uphill climb. Just a very steady uphill climb. So much junk in the way. All right. Wishing I had electric pedal assist. More fun on the trail means more fun on the trail. More time on the trail means more fun on the trail. Adjust the camera up a little. I feel like it bounces around a lot. I don't think the image stabilization on my phone is as good as the GoPro. Oh, couldn't do it. You know, I was, sorry about that. Able to do that on my old Cannondale Cujo 2. I could bike right up that, no problem. That being said, that's probably 30 pounds lighter. So, something to be said about body weight. Definitely needed to put more air in this rear tire. Getting all the grip, but no roll speed. Want just a little more rolling speed. Plus, I'm worried about a pinch flat. When I reach the top of this wash, I have to be careful. I have tumbled on the downhill more than once. Can't hold the line at the speed. Once I caught a pedal on a root and it flipped me. Once I hit the bushes and I just couldn't get out of it. Oh, it's been too long since I've ridden out here. What a good sweat though. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go. Wish I had longer cranks. Let me check my seat height. Play with my seat height just a smidge. Half an inch or so. All right. Height keeps me a little more on the balls of my feet. Just a little more pedaling power. Standing up I don't know what the camera angle looks like. I'm gonna upload in all its terrible video quality. Recording 4K 60 frames, so this isn't gonna be a small, quick upload. It's gonna take a long time to render. Wish I had a little bell. Maybe a playing card in the spokes. Make me feel like I'm riding a motorbike. Can't believe I forgot my helmet. A brain bucket. Now when I crash, there won't be nothing to catch my brains. It'll all go all over the ground. That's quite the cliff. Hill climb. Lots of ruts. Just to let you know, kind of root action is what makes me wish I had a full suspension. It's jarring on the sit bones. If you're sitting and spinning to winning. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, okay. Slow, gentle fall. Thought I had that. Took a bad line. Check. I think I'm okay, boys. Check my battery life. Okay. Bike is okay. That was a slow wipeout. Other cyclists. Oh, how you guys doing? Not bad. I was already down the hill and on the trail before I realized I forgot my helmet. And I'm like, I'm not going back now.
Okay, enjoy the ride, man.
Let's take it easy and slow. Have a good one. Yeah, I wish I wore my gloves. Would have been nice for that little tumble. That has gotten so much sketchier. It's slowly been getting washed out and eroded over the years, that little rocky corner that I fell on. It was nothing to worry about. And some of it washed away. And they fixed it a little bit, and then some more have washed away. And now it's like, if you don't pick the right line, it's so narrow and rocky, you're bound to have happen what happened to me, which is almost fall down that damn creek wash. It's getting skeetery out here. About that time of day. Got a good sweat going on. No sweatband to catch the sweat and keep it out of my eyes. Doesn't really work anyway. But riding on this for over years is certainly something. Too hard a gear. Sure, you guys are just looking up at the sky when I'm not riding. All right, back in the saddle. All right, tough hill climb. I'll take the path of least resistance. This is the easy way, believe it or not. Because this way, I get to go down. I still have to climb a hill no matter what, but it's easier to do in this direction for some reason than it is coming back. If I take the right, I get to do this hill climb, which is nuts. And a hill climb to the top of the hill, and then a long, slow hill climb of switchbacks. Whereas this way, I don't know. I don't know why it's easier. You miss the switchbacks. The hill climb seems slower and shallower, not so steep. And I'm sure the low light condition is playing hell with the video quality. Whew. Yeah, I need more air in this back tire. Threatening a pinch flat. Oh, I guess coming up is one of the harder hill climbs in this direction. Which is still easier in the other direction, I think. I would rather go up this than up the other stuff. See, 4K at 60 frames is about a gig a minute. So if I have enough battery and space, oh, this is a full tree down. Oh, look at this. Let's go left here, where it looks like people have made a temporary path. Ow. Oh. I need to get shin guards. I need riding socks of some kind. It's a little more cushion. I have composite pedals, but they have metal pins. I only got a couple, but they can shred. And they can sure shred. Okay. All right. Continue the climb. What is... Whew. Oh, pedal strike almost pushed me down the hill. Whew. Ooh, low inflated tire. Rolls getting, I don't know, we're folded up by roots. Makes that loud pop sound. All right, coming up after I get through this wash, climb up the other side, I have a Y to go left, and I can try and have the wherewithal to make it down to the lower parking lot. It's kind of towards the corner of Strykerville Road and Hunters Creek Road. And I don't think I'm going to make it all the way down there today. 30% battery, 21 minutes of record. That's 20 gigs of space on my phone taken up. Plus, I did not bring my helmet for the slalomy downhill. Ooh, the rain has been at work down here. Ooh, let's get up this hill. Oh, that part is so tricky. You have to ride up a super steep part and then make a very sharp right without, and it feels like you're going to wheelie over onto your back wheel, right? And have to put your feet down because you get so steep. You make that hard right and you almost come to a stop. You have to maintain your balance as you keep pedaling at a snail's pace. You have to have the right amount of pressure in your tires, because otherwise if it's too high a pressure, you're going to lose grip and spin. But if it's too low and you can't maintain momentum, you rely on your leg strength to keep going. Oh, I lost a tree. All right, so we took a ride at the Y, and this is going up the steep wash that I just crossed. I'll pedal up to the top of this trail, which is at the top of the wash I just crossed. And this is a hard hill climb. But it's not as hard as the other side, in my opinion. Try and catch my breath here. It is very low light. I don't have enough pressure in my rear wheel. My rear tires are kind of getting squished around when it side hills on rocks. Wants to roll. It's too low a pressure. But getting good grip, even though expending more energy to keep my speed up, because it's like trying to pedal on a nearly flat tire. And there's plenty of, for lighter riders, there's plenty of air pressure in there for lighter riders. when you're 270, you know, less than 30 psi is pinch flat heaven. Now, I know that going tubeless helps that. I haven't had to go tubeless in the back yet because it hasn't popped. First time for everything. I'd like to think that even though I'm a heavier rider, I'm a little bit lighter on my wheels. Meaning, I know when to get my weight placed forward when I'm going over rough terrain that could possibly cause a pinch flat in the rear. Ow. Oh, my thighs burn. All this hill climbing I've gained gets lost in this little area, and then I have to gain it back on the next hill climb, which is basically a hill climb to the top of the wash. Oh, this looks so sketchy. So ruddy. Oh! I tried to endo me. Get off my bike, walk it past this. Oh. Check the bike. 27 minutes. 25%. I'm not going to make it back to the car with my battery life. So I might stop the video. Oh, I'm just dripping sweat. See if I can get a little more speed here. Oh, nope. I often think about if they had the ability to make bicycles in the 17 and 1800s, what society would look like today. Take a quick gander at the scene. I love this wash. It looks so pretty. Bugs flying in my hair. Let's keep going. I'm gonna get eaten alive by these bugs. Flesh-hungry bugs trying to eat me. Must outrun them. Or maybe I'll just die tired. Oh, this hill climb sucks, guys. Weather report sunny, about 80 degrees. It's probably much cooler now in the late afternoon, early evening. Not early evening. I didn't start this ride until almost 6. Evening, full-blown evening. This is one of those things I try to do after the hottest part of the day or before a sketchy, because it can be wet from dew and you wind up with a slippery trail. The afternoon is better, but then you might have low light or early evening is better, but then you might have low light conditions. And in the thicker trees, low light is probably always an issue. No matter what time of day, except for maybe high noon or like 11 to 2 in that area. I made it basically the top of the wash. Now it's kind of a level flow until I cross. Then there's a very short, very steep hill climb to the top of the embankment on the other side. And after that, it's a nice smooth flow trail down for a while. I have to dry off my hand grips here. My hands are sweaty. My hand grips are soaked, slippery. That's why I wear gloves. I forgot my gloves, forgot my helmet. How long you been riding, Leighton? Friggin' amateur. What are you doing? Pedal up the hill without hitting the trees. Woohoo! Tired. Ooh. Whoa. Hoo ha. Minus smooth and flowy minus this rocky section. All right. Rock garden. Up and over. Ugh. Decapitated by a tree. Wouldn't be the first time it happened to somebody. I'm just gonna pump through this little bit of a roller area. Cool off. Catch my breath. Would you consider this single track cross country or both? Single country. Oh, that sounds like a bad dating app. Cross track. That sounds much better. Cross country, single track, cross track. Another name for mixtape. This is fun. Pedaling up this is a pain in the ass, but going down is pretty fun. I have to maintain my speed so I don't fucking wipe out. I ain't got no goddamn helmet on. Oh! Gravel underneath the front wheel. Trying to roll me. Friggin' A. Woo! Big hole. Watch out for the big hole. And don't tell me that's what she said. Content not for children. That's how I upload it. Not for kids. See what my phone looks like after I get down to this. But I would almost call it a scenic overlook, except it's pretty overgrown. Stop right here, check my phone, give you guys a scenic overlook. 36 minutes of recording, almost 37. 21% battery. It's 35 gigs. As you guys look up at the stuff, check the inflation level. See, it feels pretty solid to fingers, but man, is it not. I've been riding around with my front fork locked out, which is good for hill climbs, which is most of this. But I guarantee it would have helped on those creek crossing and getting bumped up and over them so hard. I was wondering what. Takes my breath away. There's a gal I know that takes my breath away. Oof. Oof. Oh, here we go. Top of this hill climb, there's a weird rock garden you gotta pedal through. Oh, I think that was it. Looks like it got all full of leaves. Unless it's still up here. Oh yeah, this is it. Come on, thighs. You can do it. I gotta be pushing 300 pounds with this bike and my water backpack. It's a lot of weight to try and carry uphill. It's a solid bike. 270-pound me, plus another 5-10 pounds of water on my back. Probably not 10 pounds, probably closer to 5. Uh-oh. Don't like that sound. I don't know if you can hear it on camera. I think I stopped next to a wasp nest or something. 40 minutes. I can't tell how much battery. 28. Said 18. We'll tell. All right. Well, oh, this got leaned way the fuck over. This part of the hill climb, this is what I was talking about. I didn't want to try and climb up because it is everything it looks like and more. Oh shit. Oh. All right. Phew. That hill climb is so hard. It's very accomplished once you get there. Once you make it though. Well, I'm at the junction right here. When I first took the left, I went up that trail. Hang on, let me turn my bike. I went up this trail, or I could have gone up that one, but I came down this one. Intersection 31. Just in case you get lost, I guess. I've just learned to keep the big creek. Just know which side the creek is on and you can follow it back when you start. Oh. Go up and over those lightly on my feet, because if I sink my weight down on my rear tire, I'm getting a pinch flat for sure. See if I can successfully navigate this thing I almost fell on earlier. It's coming up here at some point. Yeah, I know it looks sketchy, and trust me, it is. It's a monster truck, this stuff in low gear. Let's go, legs. Be strong. All right. The trail was real good, actually. Oh, what did I just pinch? Bug underneath my armpit here? Or what happened? All right, this is where I fell earlier. Grab brake. See what this looks like. 15%. I think I got enough to make it back. 45 minutes, it's 45 gigabytes of space. At least the upload will be quick because it's already on a platform that can upload. I have to, when I record it on the GoPro, I have to upload it to my computer, then compile it in editing software, and then upload it from my computer to YouTube. But on my phone, it'll just take, for whatever reason, it'll just take the file as it is and just send it to YouTube. It's a lot more streamlined than moving files around from device to device. All right, this hill climb is so hard for me. I try it every time. But if I go wide, dang it, that was so close. I made it up the hard part. I lost too much speed and I couldn't keep my balance, so I was steering too much. Hard on the wrists. All that pressure while I'm steering. Shake them out. I think I'll make it to the highway. I was up the first wash. This is like, if you could bike every single day, 45 minutes, 50 minutes a pop at this intensity, you'd be fit, my brother. Fit, my people. This hill climb used to be a lot harder for me. I don't know why I find it so easy now. I used to be so gassed though. So maybe my recovery cardio is a bit better than it used to be. I still feel, and maybe I'm just past the age, when I was doing this in my late 30s versus my mid 40s. I'll be 45 in August. When I was doing this in my late 30s, I had so much power. And I wonder what would have been like had this bike technology been around when I was in my early 20s out here riding. I was so much more fit, so much more capable. All right, one more tough hill climb for the road, or one more difficultly navigable spot coming up. This spot right here. Let's go to the right. All right, now I'm gonna stop here because the highway is right down there, and I don't know if you can see it through the trees, but I'm stopping my video. Please place your trays and seat backs in their upright position. Thank you for riding on Leighton Air. Have a great day. Get out and ride.